When there was like a massive group of them at the park and like there was loads down there.
He got expelled from one school and now he's dropped out.
I've seen them having arguments in the street, just going around the street and shouting and swearing and stuff like that.
One of them, a long time ago, tried to throw a chair at the teacher, and they got expelled for a while. And then they come back.
In this country, being cool is not linked to achieving well academically. So being cool is actually kind of getting up to bad things, if you like. It's a state of coolness in streetwise, especially for young males within school. It's very cliquey to be in a group. And we identify people all the time, adults as well as children. My son, who is 12, informs me that you can recognise a chava, is it? By how they actually dress. Gold earrings with baseball caps and shiny tracksuity tops and bottoms.
Someone who wears rockports and big houses and like huge gold chains.
Hats totally high.
Huge hoops, earrings.
Fred Perry's, Tug 24 and Burberry.
And like massive rings and everything.
Nike Air shoes, tracksuit trousers.
They just go around bullying people. Look hard and tough, but half of them are not.
Yeah, I think there's a tremendous amount of pressure on children, both in terms of academic achievement and also in terms of media groups and how they present within those groups.
I think it's good to have an identity with a group. It just depends upon what that group's particular focus is. If being part of that group means that you're going to go around causing mayhem and problems to other students in the school, then no, I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, they tried to throw dogs' leftovers, that is.
Do I just stand in big groups like shouting and smoking nothing, so I didn't want to go in the other room.
There's just been like throwing stuff at people on the way home and hitting them and stuff like that.
If we're playing out and we see them, we'll try and avoid them because we're frightened that something will happen. Because whenever you go up to them, sometimes they like start swearing and that.
They always answer the teacher's back. One of them, a long time ago, tried to throw a chair at the teacher, and they got expelled for a while. And then they come back.
Lauren's got a brother who dropped out when he was... he got expelled from one school, and now he's dropped out, so he doesn't go at all. And some people now, like they're always joking on saying how class it would be to like drop out and that.
Groups of children hang around down the end of our road, and our new bus shelter's all vandalised and graffiti, and all the new trees are broken.
A couple of times it's happened to me where I've lost some wheel trims. Why the kids just want to take a couple of wheel trims, I don't know. Maybe it's just fun or something to do, I don't know.
They're always hanging around the shopping centre, and the security's always asking them to leave. And then they just stand outside for 10 minutes and go back in.
You can be walking along the high street and they won't move off the path for you. You have to go into a road or you get onto a bus. They never stand up and give you their seat. I've seen older women and men get up to give pregnant women seats. But these kids, But I'd hate her to get in with the wrong group, very much so, because at that age they do what everybody else does.
She could easily get involved with the wrong type of group or person there. And I think these days a lot of kids are kind of followers. Someone starts something and then they all dress the same, all do the same thing, and if one smokes they all want to smoke, and if one takes drugs it's cool to take drugs with the rest of them.
I have to deal with people equally, so if I think like, well, they're a chava, they're likely to cause problems, and I'm prejudicing myself and I can't do that. So I will deal with the behaviour and the causes of the behaviour rather than the label that's placed, an arbitrary label that's placed on somebody.
If you think I'm a chava, right, and chavas don't play football, so how do I? So do they play for counties?
Well, we've got a school behaviour policy. It's graded so that class teachers deal with the first levels of behaviour, then the year heads, and then after that the deputy, and then me. By the time it gets to me, the head teacher, it's getting pretty serious. Parents are brought in, behaviour targets are being set, and students are being monitored on the behaviour.
I think they should be shamed by people knowing who they are, putting their picture in the paper, or making so people know who these people are. That way their families would be embarrassed and they'd try to control them more, and they would be embarrassed because everyone would know who and what they've done.
When they become a certain age, if they haven't got a job or anything, put them in the army, teach them discipline. They should bring back uniforms where everybody's dressed the same, and they should also bring back the cane and show them some discipline. That's what they need.
We started to look at peer relations within school, particularly with aspect of peer mentoring and peer tutoring programs that are going on. So it means that the children actually take a very active role in shaping their development and their programme.
There will always be something to deal with in terms of behaviour in school, because that's the nature of human beings, and that's the nature of young students as they're grown up.